Hi, my name is Marta. I would like to talk about how do I teach a listening activity in my practice. First, I would like to show you the material that I receive in the school. We receive the reading books from third graders to sixth graders, and the listening activities are based on the reading book. First, we have to pre-teach the vocabulary so the students understand the main idea of the story. So, in the second part of the activity, they have to predict the story through the pictures. In the third part of the activity, they have to go through the text and they have to underline the words that they don't understand, go to the dictionary and look for the meanings. So when they are ready to listen to the reading, we use the CDs. So they follow the reading and they start getting used to the person who is reading the story. Then, in the following activities, we have in the activity book activities as matching sentences, number the sentences in order, in a dialogue, identify who is the speaker, circle the words that are rhyming words or the odd words, complete the gaps, listen and repeat, classify the words depending on the stress, sing along, and even dictation. Also, usually I play the listening 3 times, so the students are able to identify the words and complete the activities successfully. We have other materials. For example, for the youngers, for the first and second graders, we receive the big books. We have 2 different kinds of books, the fact book and the storybook. In the fact book, they can see pictures with different persons that are doing some activities. They can identify places, they can see realia in these books. So I usually use this material for the students to point to a specific object, to point to a specific word, because they are starting to learn how to follow the reading. This is for the total class. In the storybook, we have different stories. They are colorful, they are good for the kids, and in this case you can make them identify colors, position, the character that is doing the activity in the reading, and so forth. So these are for the younger. So I have additional material that usually use in my class. We receive these graded reader books, and as we don't have the CDs, I record my voice and I have the material with this. The students go through the stories, they try to read them by themselves, and some activities I play the record that I did. I have another materials. For example, these are also graded readers, but the problem with this is that I don't have enough material for a total class. So we have the CD here, and at the end of the book, we have some activities that the students complete. But in this case, I scan the activities and I project them in the TICS classroom. So the total class is checking and following the story, and we can point some specific words, they can make them repeat for pronunciation, and this is a very good activity. And also we have another books that I use also. These are for preschoolers, and it's like the big book. So it's almost the same. They have colorful pictures, and we can work these books in teams. I give them to the teams and they look for it, and I give specific instructions for them to complete using the books. So another activities that I usually do in my class is that I post some flashcards around the classroom. I use a fly swatter. And for them to understand or classify or discriminate the words, I use a fly swatter. For example, I have the animals, so I make teams, and they have to stamp the animal that I select. For example, the lion, they have to go around the classroom, select the lion, and they have to hit it. So these are fun activities for them. I use them even for the little ones to the bigger ones. So another way that I use to practice the listening activities I do a role play, I have a repetition. In teams, they read the story and they are practicing the pronunciation and they are practicing the reading at the same time. So this is the way I teach a listening activity, working as well with the reading skill. Thank you very much. See you later.